everybody, and welcome to the new stream. This will be about the game I'm making. I did already start it. I don't know the title of the game yet, but I might as well give you all a short overview of what's going to go on. Currently, it's just a box. I will have a game teleport, which will teleport you to another game. And actually, while I do this, I might as well playtest it and see if I actually get teleported to the right location and not just inside the base plate. And that is all not anchored, and my avatar is broken. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and anchor these. And the only thing that is anchored is that sign. And these walls. Alright, let's go ahead and anchor those. And I think Roblox is down right now. And everything's loading. Well, if Roblox is down for now, I may not be able to do anything. Alright, while we do that, let me go ahead and edit this part of my stream. Allow comments. And tag. Another Roblox Studio tag. And it's still not working. Is Roblox down right now? If it is, then I guess we are not streaming. I'm gonna try to join a Roblox game real quick. Alright, not that game. How about Blox Fruits? Blox Fruits always working. Nope, it looks like Roblox is down, or just for me, if it's not... Alright, never mind, only one of my friends are currently online. Playing a game. So, it may be that... Nope, none of my... Yeah, one friend is in a game. The rest of them are out of the game. So Roblox may be down for a while. And it looks like I will not be able to work on my game. Hopefully my mic was working. But Roblox is down. Great. I might as well show you all the game that I actually know there's no point in that either. Well, I might as well open up what I'm planning for it to be. So let's go ahead and open up just paint, extend the canvas, and let's add it to here. Let's add a window capture. Let's name it window capture 2, untitled paint. Alright, so you'll see what I'm about to do. Let me shrink this. Because it doesn't need to be too big. Let's just have it where it covers that. Alright, so let's also put this right here. And this. So, in short, we're going to have a room right here, VR person here. And then there's going to be another room right next to it that will be the PC player or non-VR. Non-VR player would be in this room. So for the first puzzle, I'm probably going to have it where they have a button that will bring them to the next room. But this is just going to be for starting off. Next room. Now, alright, let me clear all of this. So now for the level 2, this is when they'll actually need to work together. So this is going to be really simple. The VR person will have to press the button, which is linked to the non-VR person's door. Which will then bring them to another room, just with a button at the end. And this will be to open the VR person's door so that they could get their next room. So far it's just going to be easy. Now for level 3, it's going to be a little more complicated. Well, not that complicated. So, let me just do the box for this. So that's VR persons. That's the new person. That's the non-VR. That's the next room. That's the next room. So, for here, also let me make the arrows. Is there an arrow one? I'm just going to use this. And then we're just going to have a line to represent the door. Make this a little bigger real quick. So, with this layout, for the new VR, new part, it's going to be a platform for the non-VR user, which will have a elevator that goes up if a button over here is pressed. This button will be physical, and it will be like an easy button to get to. So this button will open this button will open. So that button will bring that up, which will have another button over here. Actually, for this level, their door will be constantly open. So let me Get rid of this. So this door will constantly be open. But they're also going to have a button right here. This button will go ahead and open this door right here, allowing the VR person to move on to the next door. The VR person may be able to no-clip, I don't know, but if they are, the door will prevent their hands from actually going through because you need your hands. Then once that door is open, let's go ahead and get rid of everything. It'll be the next level. Next level will simply just be... And also, is this working yet? Nope, still broken. So while that's broken, I'll shrink this down a little smaller so people actually know that it is Roblox Studio. But I might as well show y'all how the entrance will work and how like all the betas will work. So currently we got a room right here which goes into another room which is right here, which will be teleports. I'm planning to add, and also do that for a door. It's realistically just constantly open, but still. But I'm planning to add a shop right over here. To represent shop, I will go ahead and put this. Good enough. In this shop, you'd be able to buy stuff, possibly for free for the beta, but I will, or for a particular amount of levels being done. Beta items, those will be free because the beta items, they're beta. I'll make them for free so that beta testers can actually test them out. But obviously, we're not that far in. And is it finally working yet? Nope, still broken. And then over here, we're probably going to have like a short overview of how the level will work. Actually, over here will be the VR player's room. So room example. So this would be another thing that you have to, this would be another shop. But this over here would be for items. And this over here would be rooms. So that's what I'm planning. But first, we got to actually work on the actual levels, which the TP will actually bring you to the first level, which could only be done with 2 players. Can't go solo. So let's delete this. So I will have to think of something for like the VR solo and the PC player solo. But I don't think I will because it's meant to be done with 2 players. I'm probably going to have it where there's a room where, say, this is a TP box. And if there's only 1 out of 2 players, the countdown will not go down. But as soon as there's 2 out of 2, they'll start a countdown from 10 seconds. As soon as you join, the PC. If there's 2 PC players, then the PC player. So if there's 2 non-VR players, instead of having it where a PC player goes into the VR box, both of them will have their own box. Just instead of loading like a VR area, they'll load like the PC area. The first VR area will be a big room with a button on the wall, and the person just has to press it. Best hand. So the VR player would just have to press a button. Meanwhile, both PC sides, they'll have it where they have to walk to the button. This will obviously open the doors, but if it detects two, but if instead of actually seeing another VR person, it sees two PC people, instead of generating the room with a button where the PC player would it be impossible to click, it's going to check what they're doing, and it will actually transfer them. It'll actually replace these rooms with this room over here. If there's two PC players. But if it does detect a VR person, then instead of actually placing the VR person into this room, it will actually keep them in this room, which will cause a glitch where possibly a VR player gets sent over here, even though they are in VR, causing them to have a shorter room and less space. So realistically, what is really going to happen is that I'm going to have it where the a VR player will actually be sent to a regular VR person, their mini avatar, will actually be sent to one of these rooms, but the actual VR person will be in this room. Both rooms will interact with this room. So, in short, there will be two VR rooms and two PC rooms. Just in case. Rooms will interact with each other. So if there's two VR players, both VR players can help each other. If there's two PC players, both of them have to interact with each other. So, I will have to work around that. So say we start with two PC players, even though this may be a PC and a VR player. They will both get the same thing as level 1, but at level 2, it's going to be exactly the same. But at level 3, where there's a lift, which is where it will become a problem later, instead of opening a door, it'll actually bring up the lift for the other side as well. So for this one, it's either going to start with a button or start with a lift that goes to a button. Most likely, we're going to have it where there's a there's going to be a backup button back here. I am thinking of this off the top of my head. So, platform. So they'll both be loaded the same way. But there will be a... So let's get rid of this one. Select this box right here. Delete. So, just in case, there'll be a box right here that will automatically trigger the other person's lift, meaning that the order doesn't matter. Because no matter what, this door will stay open. So let me go ahead and remove the wall. So no matter what, this door stays open. So if there's no VR player, you can use this emergency button, which will activate the other PC player's lift, and go ahead and let the current player actually out and not get them stuck. And it's still loading. I'm just trying to anchor some blocks. Guys, welcome sign. Union. I can still mess with it. Alright. Anchored. And while I anchor this, I'll go ahead and hide that. So pretty much what I did for these signs is made a union, which is the outside border. Then I made a part with a surface GUI and a text label, which for this one says welcome to game title because I don't know a game yet. And now for this one, I did pretty much the same thing, just it says play game instead, which I do need to anchor both of them. Anchored. You also need to be anchored. Now if I click play, it should not just all fall on top of me. The game teleports will be put over here as soon as I can actually edit stuff. But right now, Roblox is down. So back to where I'm planning for the game. So, for the emergency buttons, it'll do that. But let's talk about the PC side now. Normally, if there's a PC player and a VR player, this is what I planned. This button on the PC side, so let me go ahead and make the level 2 design for the PC player. Actually, this is level 3, so level 3 design for the PC player. So, normally, there will be a button up here, which there will also be a button down here. There's another PC player instead. But in here, it's just a button. This button will lift this, and there's also a door at which I need to get rid of. So, normally, if a player was to press this button, so say there's a player here. I'm just going to put a circle there. There's a player here. Then the door to this level will actually open. Let's say this is the door. That will open as soon as the player is down, and it'll also open the door. It'll also cause the non-VR room. So this other non-VR room, if you were to press this button, it would lift this lift. But it won't lift this lift, but this, let's go to brush, this will open this door. At the same time, this button will also, let me recreate the level again. it will cause, wait, I gotta remove this as well. Now for the boxes. So this button will also cause this lift to go up. As soon as that lift goes up, that door would be fully open, and then they could actually leave. And I'm actually able to edit again. So let's actually finish this. Now finally, if there's two VR players, this is what I planned for the level. So for the VR players, going to be a button right here and a door right here. And just like the other one, there's going to be another VR room with a button right here, a door right here. The door will actually be a lot bigger, so the VR person can actually fly through there. But if say they were to press this button, instead of bringing up the lift of the room that is not there, well, the room will still be there, but the room that's in the background, instead of actually opening that lift, it will instead also open this door over here. But like the other one, it will also bring up the lift so that the PC player can get up. But if there's no PC player, then you'd have to go through. And then at the other side of both rooms, there will be so this will be both rooms. So as soon as you enter this room, there will be, let me select this and get rid of it. There'll be a button right here that'll be red. This will be for previous. It won't have any text on it. Though also this button, like this button right here, because like that button right there, this button will cause this button to this button will cause this door to open, but this button will also be connected to the same thing, which will also cause this door to open. That's just for emergencies if there's two VR players. Most of the time there won't be any VR player, and most of the time I will have to only take in consideration two PC players. But just in case, I will add that. The coding bit is what's going to take the longest. So, obviously, this will probably not actually be it. This will be the main menu where you actually go in and do stuff, which I'll actually let me hide that now. I'll actually make it where you can make the name of the game right here. But for now, due to it being just beta testers, I could give y'all a short overview of what the games will be like. So, right now, it'll be PC only. Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Save to Roblox. So this is going to be pretty much just a template. Now, let's actually get to the actual game. Or I can make an actual PC game, but I'll need servers for that. Which I don't want to go into servers. Rather Roblox do all that for me. Alright, Roblox is down, so I'm gonna change the stream. And let's, instead of putting this on this, let's switch it to Unity. So, save. Let's stop that. And I will go ahead and open up Unity. Unity Hub. The Unity, I think it's much easier to do to detect VR players versus actual players. Because I'm pretty sure with Steam you could launch it VR or non-VR. Which, this is not. Alright, sorry, the game has to do stuff. This will be one of my first Unity projects because I have not really made anything from Unity. Alright, new project. So let's make it VR Core. Download template. My VR PC actually, I can challenge y'all for y'all to also do it as well. Try to make a game where a VR person and PC person are both trying to help each other. So I will go ahead and grab my VR headset in a second. And actually, this is going to be pretty hard. Alright, while the project opens, let's check out normal Roblox, see if it starts to work again. Which still looks like it's having some issues. Alright, it's still having some issues right now. So, while y'all wait, I really don't have much to do right now. So, while we wait, let's close these. What should we do? No one's here, so I might as well just continue talking. And the project will take a while. Actually, I will go ahead and show y'all what it's doing. Actually, close Paint. I don't need the Paint open. Alright, so instead of Paint, let's do Unity Null. Not Unity Null, but Unity.exe. Alright. And now we just wait. I'm just kidding.